I apologize because my voice is sounding awful. I've been sick since Monday started. Tuesday I feel like crap. I'm still feeling like crap. And even now it's like I'm doing my trying to speak and I feel like I don't want to. I feel like meh. But as I mentioned a few videos ago, I've been watching Formula One. I've been liking to watch Formula One, even though I'm an environmentalist and I support protecting the environment and I think global warming is real. I still like watching freaking car races, specifically Formula One. Formula One, I think what it attracts me is the way that those cars are designed. It's not like your typical GT car that they use in GT races or in NASCAR. NASCAR is pretty boring. It's just, oh look, there's a left turn. Oh look, there's another left turn. I don't like NASCAR. um, Personally, I don't like NASCAR. That's just me. But Formula One, I find it super interesting because of the way that the cars look. So I order, um, I joined to watch the races on Formula One TV, and I've been watching the races of the last Grand Prix, and it's been fun for me to watch it. Um, but I'm fascinated by the way that the cars are made, the way that the cars are designed. So when I got a Facebook feed advertising Formula One model, I decided to get it, and it was a Red Bull Racing Team car for of 2021. Red Bull Racing Team this year won um, the designer um, the designer award. They won the team won. And then Max Verstappen is the world champion, and Sergio Perez ended up in third. Sergio Perez, Checo, uh, and this is a Checo's car of 2011. The new one says Oracle, not Honda, so you can see the difference in there. The one of 2022 versus the one of 2021. This is 2021. It's a one. The scale is 143, but the details I'm fascinated by it. I love this car, and I'm glad that I got it. I just want to have a Formula One car model just because it looks adorable and it looks cute, and I just want to have a display, and that's why I purchased it. And again, I just like the way that the car looks, and it's interesting to see them racing. They go really fast, and yeah. And then also on last Friday, when I went to Barnes and Nobles, I purchased other Lego sets. Lately, I've been purchasing Lego sets. I even have a little bit of a backlog of like things that I need to build. I've been liking the Speed Champions series, and because of Formula One, I decided to finally get this set that has a Formula One car. It has two cars in it. It has a Mercedes AMG F1 um, W12E Performance and the Mercedes AMG Project One. So it has two cars, and there's a Formula One car that it has. And again, I just purchased because of the level of detail. These are cheaper Formula One car Lego set that is 999 that I have purchased before. I can totally show to you all if you want to see it. I'm trying to search it while I'm doing the video, which is a little bit difficult to do. But yeah, that's a, it's a little Formula One car. It's not as accurate as the one that I got in this model. This one looks like a Formula One car or a go kart. Um, but yeah, I decided to. But yeah, the bigger model, I'm more happy about getting that one because it looks more accurate. Um, yeah, so that's why I got the Mercedes model because it's bigger and actually looks more accurate like a Formula One car. So yeah, let me show you the back in case everybody likes it. But yeah, and look, I understand that cars are a problem. Burning of fossil fuel causes greenhouse gases. look, if I'm going to be that picky about things like that, I have to be picky about the fact that I drive a car on my own every day to work, which means that I'm introducing in the air my own amount of CO2 daily, going to work and back from work, because unfortunately where I live, there's no reliable public transportation system for me to be able to get to work without having to use my car. And so, and I don't have the money to afford purchasing an electric vehicle, which again is still doesn't remove the fact that the electricity might come from sources where they also burn fossil fuels. So it doesn't make it any better in that sense. Um, so unfortunately, I know the situation with supporting car races, but I do like watching Formula One, and that's why I purchased those Lego sets, because I like Formula One, and that's why I purchased that car, because I like Formula One. It's fun to watch. Um, can we be doing something about improving the environment? Yes, we could be doing something much better to improve the environment, especially here in the United States. Find better alternatives to public transportation that will make people use public transportation over driving their own vehicle, because sometimes I'm driving to work and I see the amount of cars that are going to Albany, live in the capital district in New York, and driving to work. I go the opposite direction, but I can see all the cars piling up in there in traffic. And just think about the fact that one person is probably driving that car. So one person is causing all those emissions in there. So, and that's every single day. Every single day. For one races, even though they have insane logistics and they're probably traveling in airplanes and all that kind of stuff, they probably have less emissions because the races are only 2 hours and it's only one day of the week. And right now they are not in season, so right now they are not doing races, so they are not generating contributions of CO2 to the atmosphere. Meanwhile, when I drive my car, I am doing and contributing to CO2 emissions to the air. So, yeah. And again, like I said, I get it. I understand why some people may not support car racing, but I just like to watch those cars, especially because of the design. The Formula One car, um, I like watching them race because they look like spaceships. There are interesting races and there are interesting cars that you don't see around. And yeah, so there are engineer machines pretty much. That's a way to look at it. And that's why I like watching Formula One. And that's why I decided to get those cars, because they look really cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you like Formula One, um, F1 TV, you can watch the races and you can watch old races and new races and the new season when it comes up next year. And yeah, it's fun to watch. Watching Formula racing is fun, and I do enjoy it. I don't think I will ever be able to afford going to one of those events because, I don't earn a lot of money, but it's something that at some point maybe I would love to go and see. It's like going to see the FIFA World Cup. When it comes to United States, maybe I will go and see it, maybe. But yeah, in any case, peace everybody, stay safe, and yeah, like and subscribe and comment if you tell me your opinion about Formula One racing. Do you like it? Will you watch it? And anyway,